What's going on, guys? Ryan with Jedha Patrol back with another video. Today is time to either get busy living or get busy dying. We've got Shawshenk Redemption figures in the house. Let's check it out. That's right, guys. Ryan here with Jedha Patrol back with another video today. I have something that I didn't even know existed, but I saw it and I bought it, and thankfully it wasn't like a pre-order. It was in stock and I was able to get it. So I'm actually super excited about this. If you've been in my circle on Facebook DMs or whatever, you know that I'm pretty stoked about this. I may have even been guilty of enabling somebody else to purchase this who also did not know that it existed. So there's that. So we are talking about the Daftoys Andy Dufresne. This is a licensed product, which I found kind of shocking, but it actually is. It's a licensed product, and I'm ready to get it up. So just to give you a little background on what's going on with this. This is a kit. This is a head sculpt and some boots and some other accessories, and you do need an extra body, which I happen to have right here. The place I got it from, I'll link it down below. The place I got it from was NeoGeek Toys. Don't know who they are, have no idea, but I bought it from them, and they shipped me, like, I got a body with stuff. So I actually have to build it, which is interesting, but it's totally fine. So I'll put a link for this down below if you want to pick it up, if you got it in stock. There is a red figure coming out in like later this year or maybe first next year, so I'm super excited for that. I'm definitely picking that one up. Pop Collectibles should have that one up for pre-order soon, maybe today, I don't even know. But we definitely got to have red to go along with Andy. So let's go ahead and check this out. I am before we even get started, if you have a favorite Shawshenk Redemption quote, put it in the comment section down below. Let's check it out. Let's see which quote gets the most likes and see what everybody's favorite Shawshenk Redemption quote is. But let's go ahead and get the box. Let's check it out. So we've got, this is actually a pretty nice little box. So we've got Andy Dufresne right here on the cover, Shawshenk Redemption. We've got 1/6 scale, and it is licensed by Daftoys. So there we go. On the side, we got that. On the back, there is nothing. It is a yellow box. So let's just see what the heck is in here. I have taken the liberty of taking like some of the plastic bits off, but it does come in this nice packaging. We've got some nice foam bits here. So let's just see what we got. All right. So what you get with this set is you get a head sculpt. All right. You get a Bible. I can zoom in here for you guys. Let's do this out. You get a head sculpt, you get a Bible, which is nice with the rock hammer in there. My rock hammer was missing from the packaging when I opened it, so I did email NeoGeek. They responded in about an hour or so, pretty quick, and they were like, you need this piece, we'll send it too. So that was pretty cool. Good customer service on that front, so that was a good first experience there. So we do have a shirt. Nice little 37927, which is magnetic. So that's kind of a nice touch, right? Like that, you might even be able to hear it. I don't even know. But this is actually fairly well done. Nice material. It's not actual denim or anything. It's just a nice shirt. But it is fairly well made. So Daftoys, I think, did a real good job with that. You do get his jeans, pants with the belt, and you also get this nice jean jacket, which honestly, it's actual like real denim. It's actually pretty nice. And I think it makes sense. It's a little large, but I think that makes sense. It would be a little oversized for the film, but it's actually pretty nice. We got nice little damaged areas, little tears and whatever going here. I don't think this is, this isn't magnetic. This just kind of sits open. But I think they did a really nice job with like the color of it looks good. The texture of it is, I mean, it's denim, so it's fairly nice. It's it's not a thick, material, but I think they did a pretty good job. We got some nice buttons going on that. So pretty nice there. We do have a pair of pants, which also has got this nice belt, which that looks like it's going to be a nightmare to deal with. I don't know if you actually have to. Oh yeah, it's an actual like working belt buckle. So that's going to be fun. But hold on, we get a cheat. There's Velcro. We're actually going to get the cheat. So that's nice. We get pockets on the front, pockets on the back. And that looks pretty nice. We do get a nice display stand, Shawshenk Redemption, with him out there in the rain after he has escaped Andy Dufresne. Now, that's interesting. I think that would be a typo. I'm not Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a typo. That says Andy Dufresne. So I didn't notice that originally when I opened this thing up. So we got Andy Dufresne. So that's interesting. I don't probably they're all gonna be like that. Would be my guess. That's an interesting little mistake there, but there we go. Shawshenk Redemption, pretty nice little stand. At least we get a stand, right? At least we get one. This little crotch cradle thing going on right there. So there's that. That's interesting. I don't know who that is, but that's, oh man. Anyways, we do get some accessories, some neck pegs, some ankle extenders, whatever, which you will need because the portrait, as good as it is, and honestly, it is pretty stinking good. Doesn't have, you got to fix that for the whatever body you end up using. They left that part open. But I think that portrait's pretty stinking good. You guys can let me know in your comment section. It's not 10 out of 10. It's maybe like 7 out of 10, maybe something like that. But it's stinking good. I like the expression. It's just like that solemn, blank stare where he would just be sitting out on the yard, just staring out into the wild open. And that's pretty nice. Paint applications on the hair are fairly nice. There's not a whole lot going on there, but for what it is, let me get this out of the way. For what it is, I think it's well done. For the price point, let me tell you what, the price point on this whole set, I got this set with the body and it cost me $145 or $150 shipped. So, I mean, I'm not upset at this at all for a licensed piece. I mean, it came with the set, the portrait, or the head sculpt, it came with the body and everything. So pretty nice. I think they did a really good job on that. You guys can let me know your thoughts on that. Well, we do have that. We do have some other accessories. So like I said earlier, it does come with the Bible with the rock hammer cut out in there, which is actually pretty nice, in the book of Exodus, by the way. And I think that looks pretty good. I wish I got the hammer. They are sending it to me. It does come with it, but mine didn't, so that's okay. It says Holy Bible there on the outside of it. It doesn't bend like this. This is a molded piece, so you can't open this thing up or anything. But it is a nice piece. It would have been pretty cool. I guess you could make one, I guess, and have it one that could fold. You can like pass it off. But this is a pretty nice little display piece. I kind of dig that. He does have his, I'm dropping stuff. He does have a pair of boots. These are clearly not the high shined boots. All right, but they're not bad. These are his prison yard boots, I guess, prison issued boots. Nice detail going on the laces. I mean, really nice. So I quite like this all around. It looks great. Nice, like you see the coloring on the bottom where it gets a little darker. I just think they did a really good job of this. So it does come with all this stuff. It comes with a lot. So I kind of dig that. Now it does come with, other than the head sculpt that is, or I'm not the head sculpt, the stand that has the wrong name on it, which I just noticed. So that's kind of weird. But it does come with a body, which is pretty nice. It comes, and I haven't even really opened all of it yet. So we'll see what's going on with this. We're kit bashing a licensed product. So I guess the outfit and the head sculpt and everything's licensed, and then they were like, yeah, let's keep the cost down. Get your own body. So we do get, if you get this set, now you may, when you buy yours, you may only get this, depending on where you buy it. I don't know. But the one I got came with a body. So you might want to have, if you got a spare one, I guess that would be okay. But this is kind of cool because this actually came with, and I was actually shocked. It actually came with a double joint elbow body and a double joint knee body. So like, yeah, there are some companies out there that don't do that. So I don't know who made this body. It just says made in China. I don't know. But it comes with these. This particular one came with these thigh pieces. If you wanted to bulk up his legs a little bit, you can put these around the thighs and bulk those up. And it looks like we get a couple hands. We got some just open hands right there. We got, I don't know why, I guess just, it looks like a trigger, like a pistol hand, but clearly he won't be using that. So just grabbing hands of stuff. And you get this hand, which is interesting. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's just what came with this body. And we got some feet with some toe articulation, but we're not going to need that because we have boots. So I guess I'm gonna put all this together. We'll pose them up, see what it looks like, and see how it goes. All right, guys, so here we go. We've got Andy set up. I was able to build this. It didn't take too long. Had to fight with the feet just a little bit, but heated them up, and it went just fine. So this set by Daftoys, I think, for what it is, for the cost of it, like I said, I think I paid like $150 shipped for this whole set. I can't complain about it a whole lot. The skin texture on the portrait, we'll kind of zoom into this a little bit, give you guys a little closer look at this thing. It's okay. It's okay. I think you get the point across. I think the right lighting, the right angle. I think the portrait looks like Tim Robbins just fine. I don't have any issues with that. And one thing to note, he is a tall guy. He's like 6'5". So he's kind of a taller figure. I mean, he's Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans. Those guys are rather tall as well. But Tim Robbins is a tall dude. But I think this portrait looks pretty good, honestly. I do like it. It's got some nice texture going on in the face, the eyes. I think the expression looks good. So I'm a big fan of that. One thing I will note is the collar. The top button, I said the other buttons were magnetic there. The top button is actually sewn together. And so you got to remove the head to get that on there. That top button is not magnetic. The other thing note is the collar pieces that are kind of flapped up. I'm going to add a little bit of super glue to those and just kind of get those stuck down just so they'll look a little easier on the eyes. But we do have here the tailoring. I think looks fantastic. You guys can see, I think this is a very, very fine piece of 6L figure for you guys. Kind of zooming down here a little bit to the shoes. I think, honestly, these are quite fantastic. I really do. I really do like how they came out. With the darker colors on the bottom, kind of worn out, and the top and the laces and everything. I think they did a fine job with that. One thing I will also note, and move back up here, is I was actually able to get the hands inside of the jacket pocket, which honestly, a lot of times is not the easiest thing to do. Sometimes you do a little cheat and you actually remove the hands and just stick like the peg part in the pockets. But this right here worked pretty well. So I'm pretty stoked with this one. So let's do another pose and see what we can come up with. So we got Andy set up right here, and I borrowed once again the display base from the Battle Damage Thanos. It turns out that that's actually probably my favorite piece in the whole set is the display base, because I just think it works here. But anyways, in the near future, when we get Red, I believe he's coming with a bleacher set. I think there's one thing that's coming like a set of bleachers for these guys to sit on. That's going to be super cool. Red's coming with like a ball cap and a glove and just some different accessories, which is going to be pretty nice to pair these guys up with. So there's some things I would change about this. One, the body is double jointed elbows, knees, whatever is good. It's tall, lanky. I think that's fine. But I think I'm probably going to track down some more I guess some better painted hands, because these are 0 painted hands. And so that's just one of those things with just a generic body you get. But you can see right here, I think it looks pretty good. Not the easiest body to pose, but I'm not terribly upset with it, to be quite honest with you. So here's our portrait, guys. I did take the jacket off of him. The neck, it has a head with the long neck on there, and it is a little long for this particular body without the jacket on. With the jacket on, you don't really notice it. Without the jacket on, it's a little long. You can see it right there. So that's one little thing I would probably change out. I like the tailoring on the shirt. I think that's fine. And here's what I'm talking about with the hands. For anybody who's ever had to get a body, those are the hands. So they're not, they're not all that great. And they only got a couple of them to deal with. So it's not terrible, but it does lend itself to being a little, it just takes you out of the moment just a touch when you have stuff just empty like that. So I would say if you wanted to pick up this figure set, I would do it. I mean, Shawshenk Redemption, one of the greatest films of all time. I think it's still ranked #1 on IMDb. I can't wait to get Red in the collection and pair these guys up in some kind of display. I will probably be printing off one of the posters from his cell and kind of having him interact with that a little bit, or at least have it on the wall just as part of a display thing whenever I figure out where this guy's actually going to end up going. But I'm pretty pleased with this. I hope you guys are too. If you haven't already, like the video, go ahead and do that if you like this, and let me know your favorite Shawshenk Redemption quote in the description below. As always, click what you like. See you next time.